How's it going, everyone? Shifty here, and today I'm back with another easy Legend Lost Sector guide. This time I'm covering the Exodus Garden 2A Lost Sector. Now, in my easy guides I tried to stick to loadouts that are easily obtainable so these Legend Lost sectors are accessible to as many players as possible. In addition to that, I don't use Warmind Cell or Charged with Light mods. Before I get into my loadout for this one, if you end up enjoying the video or finding it useful, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Also, if you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, make sure to follow me on Twitter. That link will be in a pinned comment down below. In this one, I'm going to show you two runs, one on a hunter and one on a warlock. In all honesty, you don't need to run a specific class or subclass, so this guide should work for any player. I do want to mention that on my hunter run I ran Bottom Tree Night Stalker, and for weapons I went with the Long Shadow Sniper Rifle, which is available in the World Loot Pool. Then for my hunter run I went with the Le Monarch Void Bow, and this can be acquired from the Monument to Lost Lights in the tower. Then on my Warlock run I used the Imperial Needle just in case you don't have Le Monarch. This can be acquired from Battlegrounds. Then for my heavy weapon I went with the Bad Omens Void Rocket Launcher. In particular I went with the one you can purchase from the Drifter. As for necessary armor mods, you're going to need the Overload Bow and Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle mods. And aside from that, you don't really need anything else, so that's it for the loadout. With that said, let's get into the run. Alright, so this Legend Lost sector is relatively straightforward. You're only going to encounter Void Shields. In addition to that, you're going to find Barrier and Overload Champions. Once these starting enemies are down, this big barrier will go down. Then you'll have to fight off a bunch of dregs. When most of the dregs are down, a barrier servitor will spawn off to the right here along with some shanks. I like to use these shipping containers as cover. When that barrier servitor is down, you're going to have this overload champion to deal with. Now you can just push forward and take out any enemies that you need to. When you get up to this spot, be careful because exploding shanks will come out that right doorway and push you. When they're taken care of, you can push up a little bit and take care of some of these enemies right beyond this container. There is an overload champion too. There's going to be a void shielded servitor back there, and there's a barrier champion as well, so I'm going to hop up here. As you may have noticed, that servitor spawned towards the end of the wave of enemies. Once you defeat the servitor, this barrier goes down and you're at the boss fight. So I'm just gonna super the boss right away. As you can see, bottom tree Night Stalker took care of the boss rather quickly. And there we have it. If you're on a Warlock, Nova Bomb and Chaos Reach work really well for the boss. If you're on a Titan, I would probably recommend Thunder Crash. Now, I am going to show you a run on a different class but using a different Void Bow, just in case you don't have Le Mans Arc. Alright, as promised, here I am on a Warlock doing the run without Le Mans Arc. This time I'm using the Imperial Needle. I'm gonna make sure my rocket's reloaded here before I take on the Overload Champion. I missed a drag, which made that a little bit more dangerous to do. I'll throw a grenade over there. As you can see, this bow isn't quite as good as Le Mans Arc, but it gets the job done. I'm gonna push up and spawn the Exploder Shanks. Toss another grenade in here. That 50% void damage boost makes void bows hit really hard. Whenever you need to, just backtrack and make sure you don't get overrun by enemies. Alright, so once this goes down, I'm actually going to rocket the boss. I know I suggested some subclasses to use, but you don't even need any one in particular if you have a tracking void rocket. Just like that, the boss is down. In fact, I was just using the rocket launcher that you can purchase from the Drifter. And there we have it. That's it for my easy guide for the Legend Exodus Garden 2A. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.